Welcome back to The Weight of the Shirt. On this channel, we don't just talk about talent. We talk about pressure, about sacrifice, about players who carry more than just a badge. Today's story isn't about elegance. It's not about flair. It's about fire. This is Antonio Rüdiger. Antonio Rüdiger wasn't raised in comfort. He grew up in Berlin, Germany, in a neighborhood where toughness wasn't optional, it was survival. His mother fled war in Sierra Leone. His father worked hard to keep family stable. Football wasn't luxury, it was escape. And from a young age, Rüdiger learned one thing: if you don't fight, you disappear. On the pitch, he wasn't smooth. He wasn't polished. He was raw, aggressive, loud, fearless. Coaches saw potential, but they also saw chaos. And chaos is dangerous, especially at the top level. But what they didn't understand yet was this: the chaos wasn't recklessness, it was hunger. As he moved through Stuttgart's academy, people questioned him. Too aggressive, too emotional, too risky. But Rüdiger never changed who he was. Because in his world, softness wasn't protection. Strength was. What nobody knew at the time was that this so-called chaos would one day become Real Madrid's shield. And the fire inside Antonio Rüdiger was only getting started. Antonio Rüdiger's rise wasn't smooth. After leaving Stuttgart, he moved to AS Roma, a bigger stage, louder pressure, high expectations. And for a moment, it looked perfect. Strong performances, fearless defending, a warrior in the making. Then everything stopped. A serious knee injury. Not a small setback. Not a minor knock. The kind of injury that makes players question everything. Rehab, loneliness, doubt. For a defender whose game was built on aggression and physical dominance, this was terrifying. Because what if the fire comes back weaker? Injuries don't just attack the body. They attack confidence. Critics began whispering, "He's too reckless. He won't be the same. Maybe he peaked too early." But Rüdiger didn't respond with interviews. He responded with work. Silent, focused, relentless. When Chelsea signed him, it wasn't a superstar. It was as a gamble. And at first, it didn't go well. Managers changed. He was dropped, benched, forgotten. For many players, that's the breaking point. But for Rüdiger, it was fuel. Under Thomas Tuchel, everything changed. Trust returned. Confidence returned. The fire returned. And suddenly, the chaotic defender became the backbone of Champions League winning team. The aggression, controlled. The passion, weaponized. Chaos had turned into power. But Chelsea was only preparation. Because the heaviest shirt in football was waiting for him. And Antonio Rüdiger was about to step into a pressure few survive. In 2022, Real Madrid called. Not just any club. The club where legends either become immortal or disappear. No adjustment period. No patience. One mistake the world notices. And Rüdiger arrived as a free transfer. Which means one thing: you must prove you belong immediately. Ahead of him, veterans, winners, icons. David Alaba, Eder Militao. Many thought he'd be rotation only. But Rüdiger didn't come to rotate. He came to fight. Then came the night that changed everything. A brutal collision. Face bleeding. Stitches required. Most players leave the pitch. Rüdiger bandaged his head and kept playing. Not for applause. For the badge. That moment told Madrid fans, this one understands us. He wasn't just tackling anymore. He was organizing. Commanding, protecting. The same aggression that once made coaches nervous now made teammates safe. He didn't replace Madrid defenders. He became one of them. At Madrid, talent earns attention, but sacrifice earns respect. And Rüdiger earned it the hard way. From refugee background to feared defender, to protector of the biggest club in football. Some players wear the shirt, others defend its history. Antonio Rüdiger does both. Before the trophies, before the stadiums, there was a refugee family trying to survive in Germany. Rüdiger grew up hearing stories of war from his mother. Not football stories, real ones. So when fame came, he didn't chase luxury. He chased purpose. At Real Madrid, he plays in front of millions. But of the pitch, he quietly donates money to hospitals in Sierra Leone, his mother's homeland, pays for surgeries, helps children he will never meet. No cameras, no PR campaigns. Because for him, success means someone else suffers less. Rüdiger isn't the most technical defender, not the fastest either. His real weapon, pain tolerance. He plays like a man who already faced life's hardest battles, long before football. That's why pressure doesn't break him. It reminds him he's lucky. Kids see aggression on the pitch, but the real story is resilience. From fear to struggle, to protecting the badge of Germany, national football team, and Madrid. Not a perfect hero, a real one. Some defenders stop goals. Rüdiger stops doubt, because his story proves something powerful. You don't have to come from comfort to reach greatness. You just need a reason bigger than yourself. Antonio Rüdiger isn't just playing football anymore. He's representing every kid who started life losing and refused to finish that way. And that's the end of the story. If you enjoyed this journey, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with a friend who loves football stories just like you. Your support helps this channel grow, and it keeps these stories alive. Now I want to hear from you. Which player should I do next? Comment the name below and the most requested one might be the next episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll